Welcome back to Let's Get Personal. So, one of the things that's super important to me is having a word that I think is going to exemplify my year. Well, let me tell you, last year I can 100% unequivocally tell you that I had to adjust and pivot more than anybody I know, and I was able to still get everything that I needed to get done, be there to support the boys and Jacques at all of their football events while maintaining a six-figure real estate business. I don't think I'm Superwoman, but I'm damn near close. Just throw my cape on because I live by the mantra, get shit done. So right out the gate last year, Jacques got a job with the Cleveland Browns. So instantly we were now in a long distance relationship. We went back and forth because we had to get everything set up for him there in Cleveland. And so traveling started right away. Then in May, Caden graduates, giving me all the feels, right? Your firstborn child graduating high school. And then he leaves to go to college. Within 2 weeks of that time, Jacques left to go to Cleveland to start preparing for the season. And I can tell you, I was like an emotional wreck just trying to figure everything out. In August, I waited for everybody's schedule to come out. So I had the Wildcats for Caleb and Kaysen, I had UIW for Caden, and then the Brown schedule for Jacques. And I'm an organizer, a planner. Again, I am all about getting shit done. And so I printed out a calendar because, again, people always ask me, how do you get things done? Well, I do use my phone a lot. It is like my go-to. Everything is scheduled, planned in my phone, but also so I could wrap my mind around what the 2024 football season was going to be like. I had to print out, I love pen and paper. I had to print out every month and literally like write down who's home, who's away, what day, so that I could make sure that I was there supporting everybody and nothing missed a beat, because I'm still running a real estate business. But this is the calendar that I printed out. Every month was coded with different colors. I used purple for obviously the Wildcats, red for Caden, and brown, black for Jacques. But this is how I was able to get things done and be everywhere that I was supposed to be, and everyone felt supported. There were some days that I was cheering on the Wildcats on Friday night, whether it be a home game or an away game. Saturday, we got up early, went to cheer on UIW for Caden, driving 3.5 hours to San Antonio, and then leaving San Antonio, driving back to Houston to get on a flight by 7 a.m. to land in Cleveland at 11 to be at a game by 1 o'clock. So when I say that I'm not Superwoman, but I'm damn near close, there were some weekends where it felt like I legit had a cape on. Then about the third week of the season, Caleb breaks his ankle at practice. Talk about adjusting and pivoting, because that is not what we expected to happen in his junior year, which is a super important year. My sports moms and dads know how big your junior year is. But he ended up having to have surgery, and we went into full rehab and recovery mode. I remember sitting in the doctor's office and the doctor telling Caleb that his season was done and he would not be coming back for this football season. And I always live with a different spirit, because I'm like, you just don't know how things are gonna ever unfold for you. And so what an amazing testament to kind of just keep working, keep grinding, stay focused in rehab. The Wildcats made it to the state semifinals, so one game away from the state game, long enough basically for Caleb to play at NRG and at Baylor with his team. And if you've ever had a kid go through a surgery, it is a traumatic experience, because all they want to do is play their sport. But just knowing that he worked so hard that he was able to get cleared to play in those two games, was everything. It has truly been so great to connect with so many people on social media and bring you guys along on my journey. I can't wait for 2025, and I'm going to spend the next few days thinking of my words for 2025, and I hope you'll do the same. Let me know how your 2024 was, and if you had a word, was that your word that embodied your 2024 year, or did you have to pivot and find a new word?